What's going on, guys? So I am going to try to do a video a week, give or take. I'm just busy as shit. And some people were asking for a video of the Datsun. Follow me on social media, Facebook, Instagram. You would have seen that I picked up this Datsun 620 about 3 or 4 weeks ago or so. Turn it around here. Oh, let's go back. There we go. It's a California car. It came here in January. The guy said they found a new daily driver, but I think I realized why he actually sold it. It is rust-free except for some surface rust. I have put 3-inch lowering blocks on the rear, and the front is actually torsion barred. There's these bars that run from right here to the back, and they are like spun kind of, and you can loosen them, and it allows it to sag more in the front. Technically, the alignment's off, but it still drives fine. So those were from the mirrors, the now fender mirrors. I'm kind of on the wall about how I feel about them. I mean, they're like JDM-ish. I don't know. This fender's got some Bondo in it. There was a dent up here that my boy Nate fixed for me. But otherwise, besides like a little bit of surface rust, the floors are solid. There's no rust on the underside. It's like a weird short long bed thing. The bed's 6.5 feet long, which is awesome because I can fit the motorcycle ramps in the back. It's got these sweet old side hooks to unlatch the bed. These hooks all around it. I want to paint it. Had a big heavy bumper on the back of it, took that off. I don't care, you can see my tag, whatever. Dropped the spare tire. It's got the Datsun mud flaps. It's got these OG Steelies on them. These are actually 6-bolt lugs, which is kind of weird. Neat, but makes finding wheels hard. I think I'm going to paint it, but just put a radio head unit in it, and I think that I had a miss. The seat is out of a D21 hard body because the stock one is around back and it was just shot. The headliner's kind of falling out. You can see a piece over there kept hitting me in the head, so I just kind of cut it out. I need to finish taking that out. Just got the radio in-ish. I need to Dremel the rest of that out to fit that guy. And it was just kind of running like off. I just thought it was, 1978 Datsun things. But it seemed like it had a miss, and I didn't want to keep driving it like that. And I was just like, this is slow, but what do I expect from a 78 Datsun 4-cylinder 2.0? All of 110 horsepower. It's not fast. I'm used to driving not fast things. I have a Samurai, say less. So I decided to dive into it. I pulled the spark plug wires, discovered cylinder 2 had a miss, dove into it a little bit further, and did a compression test, and actually found out that cylinder 2 was dead. I didn't have any compression at all on there. So I'm gonna put this down for a moment. So what I discovered, it was that cylinder 1, 3, and 4 all had decent compression. It was like 105 or so. It's probably stock, never been rebuilt. And absolutely nothing on cylinder 2, like 0, 0. If your rings are shot, you should have something. You should have 5 PSI, 10, maybe even 20 or 30 PSI bad rings, because there's still something there. And just the piston in the cylinder itself going up and down is going to make compression. But if there's nothing at all, that means that you have a bigger problem or a lesser problem. Either there's a hole in your piston or there's a valve stuck open or something. Also, while it was sitting at idle, it would blow white smoke out of the exhaust after a few minutes, which was kind of weird. Once you started driving, it went away. So it was getting burned off somewhere. So I just put the cover off. There she is on the ground. And took this guy off and discovered this right here. That's not supposed to be there. This is a rocker arm. Oh, look at that. I'll set that up there. And there's a spring right here. I'm guessing it got too tight because who knows when the last time these valves were done, and popped off. I actually had this happen exactly the same thing with my old X90. I picked up another X90, I picked up a tracker, just sold the tracker yesterday, and I picked up this sweet Jimny out of Baltimore. And I can do a video on that, I don't know, tomorrow, next week, sometime. But for this, yeah, that's a Datsun walk-around video. This thing is pretty sweet. I think I'm going to keep it. I really needed a truck because all I have is my flatbed or the trailer, which the Samurai pulls, but the Samurai blew a head gasket. So I'm in the middle of 1.6 big block swapping that. So right now, I really just have the Jimny and the RX-7 here. So hopefully I can get this knocked out over the weekend, get this thing back on the road. And yeah, everything's for sale for the right price. Might be selling my RZ. My dad is not selling his 32 coupe. The Triumph is going to be for sale, so hit me up about that if you're interested. RX-7's for sale for 20 grand if anyone wants it, and the Jimny's up for 12,000. It's not worth that, so, but you know, everything's for sale for the right price. That about does it. Thanks for watching. I suck at YouTube.